A man is in jail tonight, accused of killing a 46-year-old in Stockton just days ago. It comes as police investigate another homicide in broad daylight yesterday. ABC 10's Gabriel Porras joining us now live with the story. Gabriel, two incidents. What are you learning about these?
Yeah, well, police tell me these are not believed to be connected, but they happened just less than a week apart, and advocates say both of the victims were members of Stockton's homeless community. Tonight, that community is still in shock, grieving, and like police here, looking for answers. Along two different stretches of railroad tracks in Stockton in broad daylight, just days apart.
When officers arrived on scene, they located an adult male victim suffering from a gunshot wound.
Two men shot and killed, the first around 6 p.m. Saturday.
Our officers responded to the railroad tracks just north of Swain Road.
And around 3 p.m. Thursday.
We responded to the train tracks just north of Anderson Street, west of the I-5 interstate there. There is no information right now leading us to believe that they are connected in any way.
Police don't believe the shootings are connected, but for homeless advocate Jessica Velez, 2 lives lost in the same week has brought grief and concern.
I almost feel like I'm kind of getting numb.
Velez says both victims were homeless. The medical examiner's office identified Saturday's victim as 46-year-old Christopher Butler. Velez knows Thursday's victim as Khalid.
Khalid was very boisterous, always had a big Kool-Aid smile. Chris was he was just a kind soul, very gentle.
Investigators have not released a motive in either case, but in the killing of Christopher Butler, police say they have identified a suspect. According to investigators, 38-year-old Andres Lepe was arrested.
Last night, officers located him and took him into custody in North Stockton and brought him in for questioning, and he's been taken to county jail on homicide charges.
I couldn't even sleep last night because I saw that a suspect had been apprehended. You know, a lot of times the homeless community doesn't get that kind of response, and, you know, it's sad, too bad, you know? And so I think that by the police department really putting forth that effort, it sends a message that their lives matter, too.
It's a message that Velez echoes, and with that same grief now twice in 1 week, she hopes for a change.
It makes me, you know, more motivated to really focus on building something that is attractive to the chronically homeless community to want to come to. What we've been doing just doesn't work.
Now, the suspect in the death of Christopher Butler is also facing an animal cruelty charge. Records show that he's expected to make his first court appearance coming up on Monday. Police are still looking to solve that homicide from Thursday, and they're urging anyone with information on either of the cases to contact Stockton Police. Live in Stockton, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.